Hey, Motorman here. If you're not familiar with this channel, you wandered here by accident. I'm a motor officer instructor. I'm retired now, and of course, I'm the maker of the Ride Like a Pro video. I've got over 1,250 free videos here on YouTube. We talk all about motor officer tips, tricks, and techniques, how to make you a much better rider in a very short amount of time. And we also talk about anything motorcycle related. At least once or twice a month, I'll do a road test on some new motorcycles if I think it'll be of interest to you, my viewers. And I would hope that you'd subscribe and click that notification bell and give me a thumbs up. But today we're going to talk about something I've never spoken about before, my garage makeover. I'm going to make this a beautiful man cave. And if you've watched my videos before, a lot of people made fun of it. Whenever you see a glimpse of my garage, they say, yeah, it's a mess. And it was. They were right. But I have made it a lot better recently. This is going to be part one of my garage makeover. And the first thing I did was I needed a way to make this floor look a whole lot better. If you saw it before on a couple of my videos, there's a lot of oil stains because the previous owner of this home had a couple of Italian sports cars which apparently leaked a lot of oil. I couldn't get the oil up. Plus, there's a couple of cracks. That's what you get here in Florida in concrete. And I wanted to cover it up and do it as inexpensively and as practically as possible. So I looked around on the internet and I found out that these vinyl rolls, that's what these are. This is vinyl, and it's got a texture to it. I got 3 of these rolls, 10 foot by 24 foot, because the garage is 30 by 24 foot. And all you do is roll them out. At the seams, you put a piece of stick-on tape. Works perfectly. And $950 is what I paid for it. I think that's including taxes. And I looked around. I love those little squares, you know, that you connect together. But boy, that's like $3,500 for those. And the other thing I was thinking of doing with this floor was the stick-on tiles, which you can get in all kinds of colors. They're very easy to install. Kind of tedious, though. Rolling this stuff out is absolutely nothing. You just put it one end and roll it out, put the tape down, roll out the next one, nothing to it. Any idiot can do it. The stick-on tiles will be a lot more tedious. This took me, by the way, from, I think I started at 7:30 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon to get this all done. But the main thing, the biggest problem, or the hardest part of this, was getting everything you see here outside in order to roll it out, including the motorcycles, of course. And I had some help doing that, but you got to move it all out, roll the stuff out. That was the easiest part. That took maybe a total of an hour and a half to roll this out and tape it down. But getting everything outside, and I had a lot more too. I got rid of a lot of stuff, but getting everything outside, rolling it out, and moving it back, everything back in, took from about 7:30 till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I still want to do something with this. I don't know, but we don't have enough closet space for all these jackets inside. So far, that's the only thing I could think of. But, I was talking about the stick-ons. These stick-ons work great. They're vinyl as well. And the problem with those is right now there's a shortage, like everything else. There is a shortage of them. You can't find them anywhere. Everything's on back order. I found a company I liked and priced it about $1,200 or $1,300 for the stick-ons, and I was going to do an orange and black theme to it, but they wouldn't be ready until the end of August, and I wanted to do this right away. As you can see why, because it makes it look really nice. The drawback, by the way, of this type of soft vinyl, that's what this is you got to put something under the kickstand. If you don't, you're going to wind up wearing a hole through this vinyl eventually. I could see that coming, so I had a bunch of these little kickstand protectors, whatever you want to call them, and they work well. And if you're paying attention to the news, by the way, today's Tuesday, July 6th, and you know we got a hurricane or tropical storm heading our way. If you're worried about me, don't worry. I've got the raincoat with the hood, that's very important, and the microphone, and I have a pair of boots. So I can stand in the middle of the eye of the storm with 100-mile-an-hour winds blowing at me. And I've done that before. I did 2 videos on that. Nothing happens. If you've seen these reporters that do that, they stand out in the eye of the storm. And I mean, there's stuff blowing all around them. Not one of them has ever been killed or injured. So I think it's because of the microphone is probably the greatest protector. So I got the microphone, the hooded raincoat, and the boots, so I will be safe. Now, another thing I did in addition to getting rid of some junk, putting up some other shelves here, is I got rid of my 23-inch tube TV and put up this wall mount. This is a 40-inch TV. My neighbor does this kind of work. He set this all up for me. I love how you can turn it, move it, push it up and down. Works great. Takes up a lot less room because it's up on the wall instead of sitting on a dresser, an old dresser like I had here. But it's coming together. If you think it still looks a little disorganized, you're right, but it is 100% better than what I had before, especially with the floor. By the way, this is nice to walk on, this vinyl. It gives you a little bit of cushion on the concrete. These cabinets I've had for some time. These are plastic cabinets from Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm not sure where I got them, and they're okay. You know, probably not worth what you pay for them. It's okay if you're going to keep towels and stuff in there, but anything heavy, the shells are plastic, they'll warp. As soon as you move these with any kind of weight inside of them, they're all out of square, and it's I wouldn't recommend them. Better off spending the extra money and getting metal ones, but I happen to have them, so I'm going to continue to use them. These work very well for storage. These are file cabinets that I had in our other garage. I got a 2-car garage on the other side of the house, and we hadn't been using them, so I brought them in here for storage. They work perfect. These are about 10 or 12 years old. I think we initially paid like $150 for them. Now they're up to over $300, but they do work well. They slide very nicely. I got motorcycle parts in here of cleaning stuff. Works beautifully. Slides, you can lock them. And that's what I've got so far. I'm figuring if anybody out there is an expert on doing man caves or remodeling garages, if you've got a product that you think will help me organize all this stuff in here, just let me know. I'd love to try it out. If it works really well, I'll be on YouTube. Got over 200,000 subscribers. I'll tell everybody about it, and be prepared, because when I tell there's products out there that people aren't aware of, and when I make them aware of it, it's got to be something that I personally use and I've tested, and people take my word, they work very well. You're going to sell a bunch of them. I don't know if you make cabinets or metal cabinets, whatever it is that you make. If it has to do with garages, get in touch with me. Give me an email, phone, whatever you need to do, and I'll see if it works well. I'll put it on YouTube for you. But anyway, this is my garage so far. By the way, this is a beautiful thing my wife got me. I think it was for my birthday, maybe anniversary. Very sentimental. And I didn't argue with her about it. But anyway, this is what I've got so far. Much better organized. I might find some clips of my garage prior to this, and you'll see what I mean. So that's it for now. I hope you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Click that notification bell so every time I come out with a new video, you'll be able to see it immediately. Till next time, this is Motorman signing out.